It took me 3 years to realize, without a plan, your game's going nowhere, which is kind of stupid to say out loud. Anyway, hello there, YouTube. I don't think I have a name for you guys yet. Anyway, I guess top comment decides what you guys are called. Anyway, in this video, I will be talking about the importance of documentation in programming, which, in my opinion, I feel like not many game devs cover this topic, or at least the game devs I watch, so I do want to highlight the importance of it. So there are four parts to a documentation, at least the version I've used. It is analysis, design, development / testing, so you could say 5, and then lastly, evaluation. Now, unfortunately, I was trying to get this game done in time for this video, but recently I switched over to Monogame, so I no longer use Godot, which will be a separate video for a day. So I don't really have that much. I do have another documentation, but unfortunately legally I'm not allowed to show it because it's for exams and stuff. But in analysis, you want to talk about what the project is about. Who are your stakeholders? Like, who are you appealing to? So say you want to make an action roguelike. And you have a friend who's into action roguelikes. He's played all of them. I can't think of any at the top of my head. But so you want to go to him, see what he wants. What requirements would he like, or features he would like for the project, and you would use him as a stakeholder. Now, you don't want one stakeholder, you want many stakeholders, and at least a few named ones so that you can get physical feedback from them. Now, the second stage is design. Design has many parts: decomposition, screen connectivity, and all your algorithms and stuff. So first of all, you want to start off with decomposing problems so it's easier to understand. So for me, I'm making Pong. So first, I could make a menu, and then a way to manage those menus like game states. Then the game part, break down the problem into many little pieces until they become sub-problems. So it's much more easier to handle. It's less daunting and less overwhelming to get into. Now, you also want screen connectivity. This one's very simple. Like game like Stardew probably has a lot more. So this is just showing how the screens interact. So we got a main menu. Main menu can lead to the actual game, and the game can lead to the end screen, or if the player quits, it can go back to the main menu, and so on. You also want to write down little comments, because just like in coding, writing down comments is very good, because I'm going to be honest with you, in maybe like a week's or a month's time, if it wasn't for this comment, I would have probably forgotten. Now, the next step of design is algorithms. Algorithms, we all know what algorithms are. It's the design of how your components are going to work. So for example, I have one for the AI movement. So as it starts, is ball on the AI side? If it's not on its side of the court, I don't know why we're from, but it just stays still. If it is on its side of the court, it'll move in the same y direction as the ball, and that's it. And there are many other algorithms. Obviously, you can go more in depth, and you'll probably have a lot more since this is just basic Pong. Now, you also want key data types and key variables. I said that so wrong. But yeah, so what variables are the most important? For me, it would be match points. So how many points are needed to end the game? The player score and AI score to track them and to ensure that the game should carry on. And then rectangle. I'm gonna be honest, I still don't know what it is. All I know is it's used in Monogame to make hitboxes. If anyone's more skilled at Monogame, please comment down below. And also you got key data structures. I'm probably not the best at explaining what's all this, but it's just like, so sprite class, it's used to make every sprite in the game. Input class, it's just to make the inputs that the sprites can use. Paddle class, we all know what that's gonna be. Player class is just, actually I don't need that anymore. AI class, obviously, to make sure, actually I also don't know, and then ball class inherits from the sprite class. But this is another good thing. As you saw, I deleted a lot of things, so it's always good to regularly go back to the documentations to see what you need and what you no longer need. Now, the next part is development and testing. Now, development is pretty simple. It's just making a devlog. It doesn't have to be online on YouTube like YouTubers like Good Guess, DuckDev, all them. It can just be a simple table, saying the date, what feature you added that day, any bugs that happened, and how you fix them. It would be better to use images, but I haven't used it since it's just Pong. And then testing. I prefer to do this before this, mainly because it gives a clear structure to your, I guess, development at the time, if you're doing it iterative. Yeah. Lastly, there's evaluation. I don't have any of that because I'm still in the process of making the game. But at the end of the project, you want to see, was the project successful? Did you meet your requirements, your essential features? Did you get them all in? Do you get stakeholder feedback? What was their feedback? What was the beta testers' feedback? And as well as that, you also want, how do you say this? You also want to reflect on how well it was. Like, why was this feature not added? Was it time? Was it too complex for you? And how you could move on forward. And I feel like it's something, especially evaluation, is something that not many YouTubers focus on, because many YouTubers, they make a game, show you how the game's made, publish it, and then sometimes they'll say, they'll review the reviews they got, talk about how first week they added lots of bugs to patch, and sometimes also how much money they made. So I definitely feel like documentation is underviewed in the game dev YouTube scene.